the last 6 months. The startup's going to come and sit over here and they're going to pitch through a video we're going to play out through the screen. For that, we have our first section, which is Crossfire, where these angels are going to quiz them or going to heckle them and hopefully be nice to them and ask them a few interesting questions. They're broadly going to be asking them about their products, their business plans, and their future growth path, also the use of funds. After that, we have the most interesting part, which is Place Your Bets, where the startups will hopefully get bids from these angel investors here. And we'll have negotiation right here on stage. Obviously, this is the culmination of over 6 months of effort on the show. All these startups have been mentored by our mentoring partner, Sty, and we'd like to thank them for this support.
Right from the onset of Super Angels, all 20 startups were introduced to mentors in their functional areas who spent time with each entrepreneur fine-tuning their business plans and their pitches.
I think it's a very innovative idea, and it's a natural fit between TiE because of our mission, what we are trying to do, and Super Angels as a show can do, because it gives visibility to so many new entrepreneurs, and it also kind of puts people on the spot, right?
The value provided by TiE Mentors has been across various verticals. Value which can go a long way in enabling startups to make better pitches to investors.
There's a lot more which needs to be done for people to understand how to really go and pitch effectively. And that's still an art form which not many people have, perfected in India. And we hope that, we would be able to do that much better in the second season.
After 12 months on the show and some intense mentoring by the mentors, there is no denying the value both mentors and startups have received from appearing on the platform.
It just not only helps them, it opens up your horizon as well. You know that what all people are thinking about, what they are working on. And it always motivates you to prepare more and be somebody who can actually help them and add a lot of value.
We had this meeting at their office where we met Mr. Sanjay Jain, and we went over what we are trying to do with Locobuzz in terms of social media marketing space and how we are trying to woo their attention. And Mr. Sanjay came up with this brilliant idea that I should start creating intelligent reports and sending it across to interested people, and that was a great idea.
So here's thanking TiE Mentors for their valuable contribution.
Time to show off the first pitch of today, of the first 5. It's a startup from Bangalore. It's a team that's mentored by none other than Sabir Bhatia.
Like millions of business users, do you suffer from email overload, struggling to organize and search your inbox?
You certainly need some help, a solution that saves you time, increases productivity, and also gives you that email nirvana.
That's what we do at Live Inbox. Our software plugs into Microsoft Outlook, indexes your email, and reorganizes your messages, attachments, and contacts around the people you communicate with.
Through our analytics engine, we rank these contacts on the basis of who's most important to you, so that important mails go on top.
Our revenue model is a one-time license fee of less than $30 charged for the software. With this model, we project our revenues to cross $500,000 by the next year and $10 million in the next 5 years.
Since then, we have now launched to the public, and the product is out in the open, and we have quite a few paying customers who are very happy with the product. We've got a lot of positive feedback. We've also started our enterprise initiative. We've partnered with quite a few large companies in the US who have complementary product offerings. With regards to the product itself, we have advanced quite a bit. We are looking at about 2 crores, raising 2 crores for about 10 to 15% of the company.
Mahesh, you met the Live Inbox team in the preliminary round. They've actually changed their business model. They've also launched a free version, and perhaps Manth will take you through that. Sumant, you want to take us through the free version first? So that
Sure.
Mahesh can just comment.
That was partly as a result of the interaction that we had with Mahesh during the earlier show. We realized that rather than having just a free trial, it makes sense to actually have a light version which is available completely for free, and then we upsell additional value offerings on top of that. And the other thing that we have done since that interaction is we have also started developing our mobile versions. So you can actually use, you have access to your entire contacts and Rolodex on your iPhone or your Android smartphones, and we'll be releasing that soon as well.
Great. Mahesh, your thoughts on Live Inbox when you met them, and now what sort of questions you have?
Yeah, I think this is certainly, going to the doing a free version is certainly a welcome addition. But I think a key issue that I had was, how future ready is this? So I think we're still at that point where I think a lot of my bets are actually in the cloud space on free, open, untethered email systems, while this is pretty much, very much on the box Microsoft Outlook solution. So I think that was the issue I still had.
The thing that, the point that you made, we went back, we went and researched whether there is actually a significant move away from a Microsoft Outlook, and all the anecdotal as well as empirical evidence that we have managed to collect says that there is nothing that's going
Microsoft
away.
Outlook is not a dinosaur, you say. Or it's a dinosaur, but it has a long way to go.
Yeah.
I disagree with that.
Okay.
I mean, the enterprises are all using Outlook, and just because we don't use Outlook in our personal lives doesn't mean there isn't a market. So, with all due respect,
Sanjay is the enterprise, but the angels themselves.
Ex-Microsoft. Come on, but even Microsoft is moving, feet dragging to the cloud.
but all enterprises drag their feet
I
because
think the point here, Sanjay, is that just like Kodak continued to sell their camera and even created new cameras, the world moved on.
But why did you sell the Disney then?
And similarly today, I think the world has moved on to other means of communication. I think there are more people sending Facebook messages today and Twitter messages, and I think email is 95% spam. We all know that, right? Maybe 99%.
No, I disagree. 99%.
99% spam.
And he sends most of it, no?
I don't.
So I think the challenge is that go find. I mean, if you were here trying to pitch a new means of new kind of messaging or something next generation which we have to look to, it would have been a great plan. You are still going back to how to organize my spam at the end of the day, and I am not interested in funding anybody.
I'll probably put it this way: you've got a wonderful application that really organizes all the chairs on the deck of the ship, which are very, very mixed up, except the ship is the Titanic.
The response isn't looking very positive. I just want to move to the place your bet section of with Live Inbox. 15 to 20% for 2 crores. Investors, they're staring at me and they're staring back at these guys. Vijay, are you in or are you out? And what are your thoughts?
If you were very much we are moving perfectly independently mobile client inclusive of the cloud based on your own or on top of some other mail client, that's where I would have put the bet for sure.
Okay. You place your bets. Vishal, what are your thoughts?
I mean, I would have been happy to fund a Google Wave, which probably eventually failed, but they at least tried to do something new and next generation and wouldn't touch something of the past.
Okay. Sanjay, have your thoughts changed?
I mean, I think there's value in the enterprise. I think Zabni has done a reasonable job appealing to the enterprise segment. I don't see you breaking through. That's my issue. Whether it's through marketing or through partnership or through go-to-market of some sort, that's my big concern.
All right, Karthik?
I just feel the business model has a little longer to evolve. I would recommend that you take 25, 50 lakhs or whatever you can from angels, prove that out a little more, play around with it a little more. The revenue model that scales to $10 million in 5 years is not very exciting. When we have to come in and then hope that a bigger VC loves the scale that you're building. So how does something scale to something much bigger is what I would like to see before I place a bet on this.
Great. And Mahesh, since you've worked with the company?
I'm out.
Great. Unfortunately, it's 5 outs. I'd like to congratulate Live Inbox for reaching here, and thank you very much for taking part in Super Angels. Not everybody gets to impress these guys, but thank you very much for coming. A round of applause to Live Inbox team. Thank you.